Hey guys, how's it going? It is Nick here from the Sun Stand, and today we have got our very first video of the off season. Not our very first video, our very first trade video of the off season, and it's about Adelaide tall Elliot Himmelberg. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, first thing we're going to start off is Elliot Himmelberg's contract situation. Now, he has fallen out of contract this season, so his contract ran out as soon as they played their final game this season. And at this current stage, there is no contracts being offered by Adelaide. Now, that may change depending on the offer that Gold Coast put. We know clubs do like to keep players once other clubs have offered a contract to them, because then it's leverage that they can bargain with. But at this stage, no contract extension has been offered to Elliot Himmelberg. His contract ran out at the end of this season, and he is a unrestricted free agent, I believe. Don't hold me to that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's an unrestricted free agent. Now, a bit of a throwback to last season. Elliot Himmelberg also requested a trade. He hasn't really requested a trade anyway. He's out of contract. Sorry about my shirt, by the way. It's freaking hot. Sorry. A bit off topic there, but yeah, he is unemployed at the moment, so he's not requested a trade to the Gold Coast Suns. We're just offering him a job, basically. But last season, at the end of last season, he did request a trade at the end of 2023 to join his brother Harry over at GWS, and is now that he's unemployed looking for another club to play more senior football at. He's openly said he wants to play more senior football. He's been in the AFL system for 8 years and has only just ticked over 50 games. So, can we offer it? I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I think we would be able to offer him a few senior games, but I don't really know. We'll get into it a little bit more later. Now, what does it look like for Elliot Himmelberg in terms of what he's done so far in the AFL system? Now, it's not a real lavish type of career as per se for somebody that you'd generally think that's played 8 seasons in the AFL. He's only played 9 senior games for the Adelaide Football Club, and as I said before, has only just reached his 50th game as a sub against the Hawks in round 20, which, if you remember that, it was an absolute demolition that the Hawks put on against Adelaide. So not a real great 50th game for Elliot Himmelberg, but that is his 50th game. He's, yeah, as I said, has been in the AFL system for 8 years at Adelaide. He has never found a consistent opportunity with Adelaide in his 8 seasons so far. Obviously, a major part of that, you've got Tex, Fogarty, and Riley Tilthorpe all in front of you as tall to medium-sized forwards in that forward line. Like, I wouldn't say Darcy Fogarty is a real key forward. I'd say he's a medium-sized forward, but you've got Tex and Riley Tilthorpe, your two main key forwards. And yes, I know Tilthorpe's been out, but haven't really had to replace him when you've got Fogarty in there. And it's like this year with Tilthorpe being out, he played 9, and then as soon as Riley Tilthorpe came in, it was only really round 20 that he played since then. So unfortunately, he just hasn't been able to get game time. But that's how it is in the AFL system sometimes. You might be a good player, but there's just better players in front of you. And I think him finding a new home, Adelaide aren't going to offer him a contract extension, in my opinion. Anything can happen, but with, I know Tex is nearly the end of his career, but they'll probably find better talent in the draft. Or with Jack Lukosius potentially going there. So, they definitely don't need him, and they will probably try and get rid of him, to be honest. Now, the last little final segment here is in terms of him with us at the Suns. And in terms of how will he fit into the squad, well, to be honest, he's probably the perfect fit to replace our potential leaver, Jack Lukosius. We know that there is big speculation that Jack Lukosius will get a trade to Adelaide. And, we may as well just get Himmelberg and replace him with Jack Lukosius. It'll free up our newly contracted, monster contract, Mac Andrew, to go back to a defensive role where, I personally see it's the best fit for him in a defensive role. I don't know what you guys think, but personally, I think that's where he plays his best football, as an intercept defender down there. And although job security won't be an issue that's fixed for him at the Suns, we have to take into fact that he is technically, with his age, he is in his athletic prime of his career. And, until Jed Walter finally breaks through his developmental stage and cracks into the first team consistently, Himmelberg's going to have quite a bit of game time. I do have a fear that it's going to be a Sam Day situation where, he's good, and we're speaking about Himmelberg here, he's good enough to play in the senior team, and he does well every time he plays in the senior team, but as soon as a forward comes back in, he's back into the VFL sort of thing. I hope that's not the case, and, I hope he can be a real solid player, because if, he does get good consistency, I think he could be a special player, and could be a great replacement for Jack Lukosius. But anyway, this has been the first trade video of the off season. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. Have a good one, guys, and peace.